Welcome back. In this video, I want to take you through and demo and actually show you Digital Marketer's re-engagement campaign. Now, we talked a lot conceptually about the re-engagement campaign, and I want to walk you through line by line each item and each email that Digital Marketer sends to subscribers once they become unengaged. Now, one of the things I want you to notice is the difference in engagement in these emails. Specifically, think about the high engagement we got on the indoctrination series. So you'll notice that when we're sending these emails, they're not going to get a ton of engagement, right? They're just not. You don't need to have super high expectations. Best case scenario, a well thought out re-engagement campaign, including the win-back campaign, should have a 3 to 5% conversion rate, meaning 3 to 5% of the email or 3 to 5% of the people that are unengaged should come back and re-engage. Now, it's low, but there's a reason it's low. They're unengaged. They've become unengaged for whatever reason. So it's more about not talking to people who aren't responding and engaging with your email for email deliverability and cost measures, and also about proving to the ones who have accidentally become unengaged that you're going to fight for their relationship. You're going to fight for their attention. But don't expect huge results because, unfortunately, you're just not going to get them. So let's go ahead and take a look at each individual email that Digital Marketer sends to subscribers who have become unengaged. The first email is, "Hello, knock, knock, anyone there?" All right, "Hello, knock, knock, anyone there?" Let's take a look at this email. "Hey, it's been a while since you've opened or clicked one of my emails, so I thought I'd check in on you and let you know what you've missed in the last few weeks. Check it out." And here we're just linking to our best content. This is all content, right? So we have 4 different blog posts that we put in here, and all we do is rotate out and update this email about once a quarter. We come in here and we update these 4 links about once a quarter and keep the automation running. All right, we keep it running. So let's go down and check out. Well, you can see here the click-through rates are pretty good, but you can see this one is higher, and this one is higher, and this one is higher. So really, we should probably swap these out and move this one around to the bottom. But for right now, this is what it is. So now we're going to come in after we've called them out, right? This first part is about calling them out. Basically, I've noticed, right? I know you're not opening my emails, and I want to make sure that it's not something I did. So then we're going to add value. Again, we're going to add value and remind them that our relationship, that them opening our emails is valuable to them. Now we're going to come down here, and if you'll remember when we were doing the storyboarding your re-engagement campaign, we talked a lot about giving them an out, making sure that after we've called them out, that we're giving them a reason that it's okay, right? We're not just poking them in the chest and saying, you're not opening my emails, and you know, I'm mad at you, and you need to open the emails and say you're sorry. So we're going to come back around and say, in this section here, basically, it's okay, it's probably not your fault. So here's how we do that. I know with travel, family, and the daily grind of work, it's hard to stay on top of things. But you subscribed to this newsletter because you wanted to grow your business using proven strategies and techniques that can work in any niche. So you'll forgive me if I give you the occasional poke just to make sure that I haven't somehow slipped through the cracks. Smiley face. Talk soon, Ryan Dice. All right, so again, this is all about giving them an out. After we've called them out and said, you're not opening my emails, we want to make sure to flip the tone and say, it's okay, I understand life happens, but I know what you want. I know your desired end result, and I'm doing my best to help you get there. All right, I want to help you get there. Remind them why they signed up in the first place and kind of remind them that you've followed through on your end of the deal. Now getting to the PS. PS, I know that time management is something we all struggle with. So as an added gift, I thought I'd let you in on my favorite productivity strategy of all time. Then we're linking over to that, and you can see how much higher of a click-through rate this gets. It really works, and best of all, it's totally free. I hope you find it helpful. Now, this isn't even ours. It's a free it's a free time management strategy. It's one that we do use. It's one that we do like, but it's not ours. We get nothing for it. It's just another way of adding value, reminding them of the value that you bring to their lives when they're opening and clicking your emails. And that's all this is about. Calling them out, giving them value, reminding them that your relationship and your emails are valuable, giving them an excuse, and then giving them an additional gift. So that's the first email that we send at Digital Marketer. Now, let's take a look at the second. And we're still split testing 2 subject lines. Is this your best email address? And am I bugging you? Right? Am I bugging you right now? Is this your best email address? I'm sorry, the am I bugging you is got a slight edge, right? A slight edge. So let's look at this email. The subject line is am I bugging you? It's sent 2 days, right? 2 days after the initial email to anyone who has not opened or clicked in 30 days. For us, because we're running this more often, we're doing it on a 30-day time span. So anyone on a rolling 30 days that hasn't opened or clicked an email and they're not an active buyer is getting this message. Now, this one has a 2-day delay from the previous email. All right, let's take a look and break this email down. It's me again. Sorry if I'm bugging you, but it's been over 30 days since you've opened or clicked one of my emails, and I'm starting to think that you've moved on, sad face. So real quick, we're going to break this down. These are very conversational in tone, and that's intentional. Even if you're a brand, right? Even if you're B2B, we want to use phrasing and familiar phrases that you would say in real relationships, in real personal relationships. So I'm afraid you've moved on. That's something that someone you care about might say to you if you hadn't talked to them in a while. So keep the conversational tone in your messaging because you want to play on someone's heartstrings. You want to you want to use these to evoke emotion, right? To get a reaction, to strike a chord and get them to start thinking about you again. All right, let's get back to the email. So now for us, we're going to come back in and show some stats, right? Stats, because this is what we're known for. This is what we do at Digital Marketer. So then again, according to returnpath.com, 30% of people change their email address annually. So there's a chance we just don't have your best email address on file. Since you're reading this right now, why not take a moment to update your contact info to the best and most current address? You know, the one you actually check every day, smiley face. To update your record, just scroll to the bottom of this email and click Edit Profile. It only takes a few seconds. By keeping your contact information up to date, you'll continue to receive the most current and important information on proven business growth strategies straight to your inbox each and every week. So don't miss out. Reactivate your subscription now while it's fresh on your mind. Just scroll to the bottom of this email and click Edit Profile. Now this is important, right? This phrasing, reactivate your subscription. The words are chosen carefully there. You can see yourself reactivating something, right? This is, you don't want an inactive subscription. So it's nothing but just updating their email address or clicking any of these links. But we want to make sure that we're adding value, just like in the beginning, or not adding value, we're establishing value on the content that we're sending. In the indoctrination series, we really establish the value of the free content we're sending. And here we're also speaking to that content and the value that content has. All right, let's go back to the PS. Now, PS, by the way, here's a list of some of the great content you've missed in the past 30 days. Do me a favor, click on at least one of these links just to show me you're alive and that you still want to receive content like this. All right, that's important. You want to receive content like this, but the show me you're alive, that's also intentional. It's conversational. It's a different way to cue the click, so to speak. So, click one of the links below to show me you're alive, and that you still want to receive content like this. Now, if this is our best content, we're putting our best foot forward, just like we did in the indoctrination series. We're just reminding them, okay? Reminding them. So that's the second email in our engagement series, going to people that haven't opened or clicked a link in an email in the past 30 days and 2 days after the initial email went out. So let's take a look at the third email. Again, engagement's going to be low. You'll see an unsubscribe rate higher, right? A much higher unsubscribe rate because we're sending to unengaged people, right? We're sending these emails to unengaged people. So the Subject line on this email is, how can I help you? How can I help you? So now we're going back and wanting to add value again, and we're going to change the clicking mechanism. So we're coming in and saying, there are lots of things in our business that can get us stuck. So what has you stuck? Tell me here. And then this link goes over to a survey, a 1-question survey. That's what has you stuck. So tell me here, so I know that I'm delivering the right kind of content to you. Seriously, it'll take less than 30 seconds and it will truly help me help you. Here's that link again. Now, the reason that we're asking this survey question, or that we're asking these questions, I think it's actually 3 questions. We're asking these questions because we want people to know that if they will communicate, if they will engage, they can actually have a say in the type of content that we're producing. Now, if you've participated in this and you see a noticeable change, if you were to take this survey because you had become unengaged as a subscriber, and then in the very near future, after taking the survey, you see that the type of content that you requested was actually created and published. You've gone from unengaged to fully committed. You've seen a suggestion that you've submitted actually go into action, be listened to, it was heard, and it was acted upon. That is big, right? That's big. People actually notice these things, and that will change someone's position on the customer journey with you, and really allow them to, in some cases, go from unengaged to promoter, whether it be an active or a passive promoter. Usually it's more of a passive promoter, but still, they now feel an affinity to you and your brand. They have a connection. They've controlled some of the content. So don't underestimate the power of asking, what do you want? Especially if you're going to do something about it. If you're going to use that data and create it, right? Whether it's a content or a product line extension or a service offering extension. So back to the email. We're coming in and we're going to give the link again. Here's that link again. It's only a few questions. And if you help me out, I might reward you with something cool on the other side. Hint, hint. Thanks in advance, Ryan Deiss. Now, this is a shameless bribe. We give anyone who completes the survey a free gift. To be totally honest with you, I don't even remember what it is. Let's go ahead and take a look. Here's the survey, right? It is a 4-question survey. 4-question survey, and on the other side, there's a gift. I believe it's one of our execution plans. So we give an execution plan free to anyone who takes the survey. All right. So let's get this out of the way. I did a really poor job with that. There we go. Let's get that out of the way, and let's go ahead and take a look at the 4th mail. 4th mail in the re-engagement campaign for Digital Marketer. Again, not a very high engagement or participation rate, about the same amount of unsubscribes, which is okay. If they'll actually proactively unsubscribe, it keeps us from making that decision for them later. Now, this subject line is, I need your help, please. So we're kind of flipping the positioning from how can I help you to I need your help. Let's dig into this message. I'm burning the midnight oil to produce a new content series for you, but I want to make sure that I'm overcoming the topics that you are most interested in, or that I'm covering the topics that you're most interested in. Will you go here and let me know if I'm on the right track? And again, at this point, we're linking to the exact same survey. We're asking the exact same question. What do you want to know? How can I specifically help you in your business? What are we covering? If I were to talk about one thing, what would it be? If you do, you'll not only help shape the content I send you each week, I'll also have a little thank you gift waiting for you on the other side. So can you do it now while it's fresh on your mind? It'll take less than 30 seconds, literally, and I will be forever grateful. Thanks so much, Ryan Deiss. So that's it. This is, again, just leveraging or giving them the opportunity to participate and to have some say-so in the type of content that we're producing. And I promise you, if someone takes this survey, they're going to start opening your emails to see if you actually listened. Now, the downside to that is sometimes if you didn't actually listen, or if they didn't know or didn't see it or think that you ignored them, they may quickly become unengaged again. So it's a good idea to send a thank you email to anyone who takes a survey like this that says, thank you so much. I'm going to do my best to create this. I hope you understand that I'm asking this question to a lot of people, and I have to prioritize by the masses, so the ones that help the most people, and then give them a resource specific to whatever they had a problem with, so that you're still adding value to them and you're setting expectations. But here, simple email, and again, the whole goal here is to get them to re-engage. So all we want them to do is open or click, or ideally both. And if they do at any point in time in this campaign, they're taken off the campaign. They don't receive the next email because they've gone from unengaged to re-engaged. But assuming they don't click this email, 2 days later, they're going to receive this email. So, that is the very last email. So this is the very last email in the digital marketer re-engagement campaign. Now, what we do is, if they have not opened in these 4 emails, if they have not opened or clicked, if they have not become re-engaged, we're going to add them to the win-back campaign, right? The win-back campaign. And in the next video, I'll walk through that campaign, break down each email step by step, just like I did in the re-engagement campaign. So I'll talk to you in the next video. See you soon.